Hello, it's Jay again. Thank you for watching. I am here to talk to you guys about chakras and the crystals that go with them. So I have already said before that I make jewelry. I make bracelets, necklaces, I wrap stones. And one of the things that I do is more of the alternative chakra bracelets, chakra jewelry. I have nothing against the rainbow colors. I actually do like the rainbow colors. As far as the chakras go, for the bracelets, I just don't really have a lot of stuff that matches them. You know, and I kind of want my stuff to match what I'm wearing, or at least be a little more subdued. I have on my wrist a bracelet that I made, and these are the chakras. But they are not the, Roy G. Biv colors, the traditional colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a few of these, about where the chakras are and what the stones are that correlate. Hi Maria, hi Kim. So we're going to start with what a chakra is. And I have my little book because I never get this quote right. So C.W. Ledbetter says that the chakras, or force centers, are points of connection at which energy flows from one vehicle or body of a man to another. When quite undeveloped, they appear as small circles about 2 inches in diameter, glowing dully. But when awakened and vivified, they are seen as blazing, coruscating, not sure what that word is, whirlpools, much increased in size and resembling miniature suns. And that's by C.W. Ledbetter. Okay, so the chakras, we'll start with the base chakra, which is the root. The root chakra is at your tailbone. Well, just below your tailbone. Hi, Jean. It is, let me pull up my little picture. Now, mind you, I have a lot. Right? I work with all of these because there's more than just the 7. But it is basically at your tailbone, like right about at your tailbone. And the base chakra is normally red. That's the color that is associated with it. But the stones that also go with it aren't just red. The stones that you can use for your base chakra are black obsidian, black tourmaline, bloodstone, citrine even, shungite, smoky quartz, and then of course you have the carnelian, the red jasper, the ruby, the garnet. Those are the darker red stones. Those are the ones that will help you regulate, help you open in some cases, close in some cases, but it helps them balance out. So when you want to get in touch with that chakra, those are the stones that you wear, you carry, you place them on that chakra. As far as the sacral chakra goes, that would be amber. Traditionally, it's more of an orange color, but you can use the amber, you can use the blue-green colored fluorite, bumblebee jasper, which is actually yellow and black. It has a little bit of orange in it sometimes. Carnelian, of course, because it's orange. Citrine, golden healer, if you know what a golden healer is. Mahogany obsidian, topaz, orange kyanite. Those go with that. To go back to the base, you can use the bloodstone, which is what this is, as well as this one. These are bloodstones. They are personally my favorite. For the sacral, I usually use a carnelian. I have a carnelian bead I normally wear in my hair. The solar plexus, the sacral is right where your private parts kind of are. Your solar plexus is just underneath where your belly button is. And for that one, you use the calcite, the citrine, the golden healer again, a golden labradorite, Libyan glass. The Libyan glass that everybody confuses with moldavite, is good for that one. Rainbow obsidian, malachite, which is a green, sunstone, which is one of my personal favorites. I love sunstone. And tiger's eye. So yeah, you can use that in place of the traditional yellow, but you can also use the citrine. So when we get to the heart actually has an upper heart, and there's the heart chakra, and then there's the upper heart chakra. So that's where you get both the pink and the green from. Let's see, for the heart chakra, you can use aventurine, green jasper, you can use a Herkimer diamond, jade, malachite. Then you slide into the pink colors. You can use the rubies, the pink tourmalines, the rose quartz. You just got a sunstone. Yes, sunstone is my absolute favorite. I love it. I love it. You can also use with the heart chakra watermelon tourmaline. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. It's tourmaline, but it's more of a pink and green color. It looks literally like a watermelon. As far as the upper heart chakra goes, that's amazonite, bloodstone, celestite. And if you haven't noticed, some of these colors kind of overlap. Some of the stones overlap. The throat chakra, which is another favorite of mine, amber, again, amethyst, aquamarine. Those are your blue stones traditionally, which are the blue chalcedony, the blue lace agate, the lapis, turquoise. You can also use moldavite and lepidolite. Let's see. I have notes this time, guys. For the third eye, which is here, you can use amber, amethyst, aquamarine, black moonstone. Black moonstone. This is the celestite I forgot to show you guys just a minute ago. But yeah, garnet, blue lace agate, blue obsidian, which is a really pretty color, and I actually have some. I'm just not sure where it is. But it's a very clear blue. It's a very clear light blue color, and it's amazingly beautiful. Then you have the howlite, again the Herkimer diamond, labradorite, moldavite again, sodalite, which is a really dark blue. It's a blue and white as opposed to the lapis, which is a blue and gold color. You can also use unakite and turquoise for your third eye as well. For the crown, you have amethyst, you have citrine, the golden healer again, larimar, which is a beautiful light blue. It's almost like a white color. Moldavite again, quartz, selenite, lepidolite. So I do have selenite. I have my selenite wand. I have a piece of, if I can find it, moldavite. On my necklace, I have my moldavite, which is this tiny little chip that is wrapped in quartz. And if you're not ready for moldavite, please don't mess with the moldavite if you're not ready. I do have my amethyst. It's very light, but it is my amethyst. I actually do have a piece of the Brandenburg amethyst that has the water in it. It has the water bubble in it. So, hey, Virginia. So, I'm really excited about that. But the Brandenburg amethyst comes from a place in Africa, and it's like this one place that has this one particular amethyst, and it's very, well, it's a darker amethyst. It's a very unique color. It's almost a brown. It's almost a brown. But let's see. I do have labradorite. So, my labradorite. They're tiny pieces because I wrap them. I don't have a lot of bigger stones. I do have my black tourmaline. I do have my shungite. He's a frog, but he's my shungite. And my amber. It's in there. And I have my clear quartz. And these are the ones. Hi, Rachel. And these are the ones that I don't carry these with me because they're a little larger, but I do carry them quite often. There are other stones, like there's ways to use the stones to open up. Oh, yes, the moldavite. I will definitely do that, Jane. Just give me a second. A lot of the stones, if you go back and listen again, they overlap. So they hit a few of the different chakras as opposed to just the one. And it makes it makes a difference. It makes a difference because, you know, if we're doing something for each chakra and each is one stone per chakra, then you start carrying around these 7 stones. But it's really it's helpful when you're making jewelry and things like that to be able to use more than one stone for different things. So there's that. So back to the moldavite. Where is my book? Let me see. I'm hoping that it's in this one. So moldavite is a green stone, and it kind of looks like, it's not in this one. How would I describe that? It looks a lot like, well, like glass. It looks a lot like glass. It is a very potent stone. It is not to be trifled with in the least. It does, if you're not ready for it, the lucid dreaming that it does cause or facilitates can be really scary. I recently spoke to a young lady, and she found a piece of moldavite, and she was all excited, and it made her heartbeat race. Her heartbeat went just crazy, and it scared the goodness into her. She put it down. Moldavite does not affect me quite as much. That's why I'm able to wrap it with the quartz, because quartz is an amplifier. But yeah, the moldavite is not, it's not to be trifled with, to say the least, to put it as politely as I can. Let me see. Trying to see if I have, let's check one more book. See if it's in this one. But yeah, moldavite, when you start working with it, can help you with lucid dreaming. It can help you with the vivid lucid dreaming. It will help push you into 5D. Yeah, it's really not, I don't want to say it's not for the uninitiated, because sometimes you need to be pushed into things, unfortunately. But let's see. Oh, nope, it's not. Oh, there it is. But it is only found in certain places. Of course, you know, that makes sense. Let's see here. So it physically, Rachel, we'll talk about this in a minute. You know better. It says that when you are, as far as emotional healing, it says that when you are troubled but do not know the source, moldavite eases away the doubts. It does. But part of it will, one of the other things that it does is it will bring up everything that you thought you were hiding from yourself. So if you are not ready, it will not only give you heart palpitations, which are horrible, but it will also, it'll make you cry. To be as polite as I can about that, it will make you cry. It will cause you to, it will bring up the things that you are hiding from yourself and other people. So all of your shadow work and things like that will come to the forefront. So like I said, if you're not ready, I wouldn't jump for it. But if you are ready to face your shadows and all that sort of stuff, then by all means, just make sure that you get it from a reputable dealer, which means it's not going to come cheap. The little piece that I have, and I have a few more pieces, but that's the one that I wear the most. The little pieces that I have, that little piece right there, I paid, I want to say maybe $25 for, like 5 years ago. But now that one little piece like that, you're paying $90 and higher just for that one piece. So yeah, definitely be careful with that. But the Moldavite does, it does help with, opening up your third eye. It helps with your throat chakra, because you have to, it helps with your third eye because you have to go in. You have to go in with that, and the crown, so you connect, and the throat, so it's the three upper ones, because you have to open up and go in, and you have to be connected to source, and you have to be prepared to speak your truth. So Moldavite helps you with all three of those things. But again, it's not for the faint of heart. That young lady that had it, she was not ready. She was not ready, and we watched her heartbeat raise. So there is that. But like I was saying, I personally, you had it on your bed table by accident for over a week and wonder, yes, Jean, because it's one of those things that sneaks up on you. It is definitely one of those things that sneaks up on you, because you can set it there and you can, you have all your other stones around it, and it's going to overpower them. You have you can have a amethyst beside of your bed to help you sleep, and to have, no nightmares and things like that. And that Moldavite is going to send you into the vivid dreams. It most definitely is. I'm surprised that you did that, because I'm surprised it took you so long to figure that out, because I cannot. My Moldavite sits on my desk away from my bed. A lot of times I have it in a little wooden box. And again, like I said, mine is wrapped with quartz, which amplifies everything. But I wear it often when I need to do my shadow work and things like that. But I do not wear it lightly. I am fully aware of that's what I'm doing. And amethyst is your go-to. Yes, amethyst is a perfect go-to. My go-to is, my go-tos, because I have several. I like the carnelian, the bloodstone, and the tektite. That's what this is a tektite. And this, as ugly as it seems, is called a tektite. And it's not very pretty, but it is one of the few stones that totally absorbs the negativity in the room. So I work in healthcare, so I wear it to accept the negativity in the room, because, I work in healthcare. I don't think I need to say too much more than that. I also have a Shiva Lingam, and Shivas are actually part of one of the stones that goes with a chakra. Let me pull this up and remember which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's one of the lower ones. But it's, I have that, and I've been carrying that one around as well for a while. Let me see. Da-da-da. Sorry, guys. Oh, yep, it is. It's the base chakra. So the Shiva helps to balance and align your, helps balance and align your base chakra. It does look like lava. When I first seen it, I thought that's what it was a giant lava stone, and I was just like, what in the world? But yeah, it's a tektite. So those are the 7 basic chakras. But I have 20 of them listed in my book. And I know that there are several more. So there are several more. Let me pull them up. So we have, there's a stellar gateway. There's a higher crown. Excuse me. There's a past life chakra that's back behind your ear. You have a spleen chakra that is under your armpit. There's chakras in your palm. There's some in your knee. You have an earth chakra and a Gaia gateway, a stellar gateway. You have a pair of the Shivas. Yes, Shivas do come in pairs. They are male and female. I forget which way goes which way, but one of them is across like, you know, this, and the other one goes like this. So that's how you can tell if they're male or female. And you are supposed to have a pair. I don't, but you are supposed to have a pair. But you can slide them underneath slide one underneath your man's pillow or his side of the bed and invigorate that if you so choose. Hint, hint. I don't recommend it to anybody and everybody because, you know, I'm not a doctor and I won't be responsible for what happens. But those are the chakras. Those are the stones. I use variations of all of those stones when I make my bracelets and things. This bracelet that I just held up a second ago, as soon as I find my little list, right? Because I'm losing all my lists. This one has, it has the selenite, the lepidolite, aquamarine, jade, pyrite, which is actually another good stone for the sacral. I mean for the solar plexus, the carnelian for the sacral, and the bloodstone for the base, for the root. But that is my little presentation, just to let you guys know that there are more than just the rainbow colored stones out there for your chakra bracelets and chakra jewelry, and when you want to work with chakras. And there are placements and things that you can do and how to use them for starting, for balancing all the chakras all at one time. Okay, so there's that. 1 second. Let me see if I can reach it. I don't know. 1 second. So the one for that, I would recommend just to straighten them out to balance them, is called it's called a paraphyllite. And I'm coming. My paraphyllite normally sits on my altar. Sorry about walking away, guys. So my paraphyllite sits on my altar. And that's what this is. And it's a really ugly stone. They also call it the pencil stone. But you hold it in your hand and you'll start to rock when you're standing. You start to rock. And as you rock, like you start to sway, and as you stop, it's balancing your chakras. It's aligning your chakras. So this is what I use. This paraphyllite. And I will, I'm not going to lie and actually tell you I know how to spell it. But I will list it. I will give a picture of it and put it in something. But yeah. But yeah, it's paraphyllite, and I love it. It's just not very pretty. But it definitely works. And I have actually had visions with it. You'll find it for me. Thank you. Thank you. But it's a simple spelling, and it's really spelled the way that it sounds. It's Pyr, it's pyrophyllite. So that's how you would, that's how it breaks down. But yeah, that's a stone, and it's very fragile. It's very rare, but it's a wonderful stone to have. It's a wonderful stone. It also helps when you have like writer's block and things like that. So it helps with that as well. But are there any questions or anything? Because I have a few answers. Maybe not all of them, but I have a couple. Okay, if there are no questions, I thank you for watching. I know this was kind of quick and short. Feel free to message me if you have a question about the different stones for the chakras, and I'll help you out as best I can. We'll give you a list. I'll send you the list. Make you jewelry if you want it. Tell you what jewelry work, what stones work best with other stones. So just let me know. But thank you guys for watching. And hopefully I'll see you again next month. See ya.